Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. Hold on, wait a minute. I played as you last time. Don't wait, did I play as you you know what, we're gonna play as you anyway. Why not? We'll reset the order a little bit. You know I wouldn't... the pilot used to be my favorite character, as mentioned, because of the lockpicks, but now I think, like, his unreliability with aim right at the bat. You know, I think on controller I was like, I'm just missing. But now on mouse and keyboard, I'm like, nah, dude. Your gun sucks. Anyway. We've been making good progress. Learning the rat fight. Punch out. Soon to follow. We made it to phase 3. It's just muscle memory. I got blasted on my own subreddit. People were like, man, NL keeps losing, and then, talking as if losing is a good thing because it helps you learn. Look, I'm trying to figure out how to tackle this in a classy way. You can either, losing is inevitable when it comes to getting better at something. I was there, you know, believe it or not. For a large portion of my young life, people were convinced I had some kind of innate intelligence, believe it or not. And the reason for that is because, you know, I was naturally clever enough to usually be pretty good at subjects in school my first time through. You know, I wrapped my brain around it pretty quickly. They introduced, you know, your times tables. I'm like, I get it. They're like, who wants to, you know, read the next passage? I put up my hand. Love to read. It's an attitude of a younger man that you're just gonna be good at things kind of naturally right off the get-go. It's unrealistic. You get into more complex tasks like video games as you get older. So you gotta get used to losing. And I see it all the time. You got two choices with losing. You can lose, and I've done both on camera myriad times. You can lose productively, or you can lose emotionally. You know, when you lose productively, you analyze what went wrong, but you also set yourself up to do better next time. And sometimes setting yourself up to do better next time is just letting yourself off the hook a little bit. Not removing accountability, but saying, okay, that one didn't go so hot, but we're going to make this next one work no matter what. I get red scarf, no more dodge roll, now we have blinks. I think this item is bad. Genuinely, I think that... I actually just don't like it. I prefer having a consistent guaranteed dodge roll where I know where I'm going. It's not, I mean, maybe with practice it would be good, but it seems a little, this might be one of the few times I actually like drop an item. But if I'm gonna drop it, I'd rather drop it en route to the, you know, like drop it for the junk salesman or something like that. Anyway, I'm just saying. Should never make somebody feel bad about, failing something if they're trying. You should always make somebody feel bad about putting in, you know, a half-cocked effort just to get the bare minimum level of competency when they're capable of more, you know? You're capable of getting an A in this class, but you'd rather be playing Path of Exile, so you're just gonna let yourself get a B? Nah, dude. That's lame. Study for 45 minutes, get 100 on the exam. That's admirable. Okay, Void Shotgun, now we're talking. Could definitely use it as a boss killer. Temporarily we'll use it as a room killer. I did get roasted but for one other thing, and this thing is definitely legitimate. People were like, he only uses 2 guns per game. He only uses his starting gun, and then like the best boss killing gun he gets after that. I'm like, excuse me sir, sometimes I use a 3rd gun. Don't give me that. So I'm not gonna, like, I mean, obviously not deliberately take damage, but I am concerned that the blink is gonna take some getting used to, you know what I mean? So just stay cool for now. We could always, you know, maybe we'll get the rat trader. Oh, excuse me, sir. I believe I pressed the right click there. Can we look at the input buffer logs? It's on me, and it's not catastrophic, but it does hurt. Hold up. Okay. So we have, I know this gun. Might shield on reload. Or maybe it's just a gun. I can't recall. Hold on, what? This is our entry point. Just trying to figure out, you know, we have 2 blanks remaining, which is always frustrating when you have 2 blanks remaining, but you got hit. Looking for, like, special, like, basically blankable rooms. The shop could have one on the left here, but did not. Apart from that, I'm just gonna try this room. Alright, you know, we did a reasonable level of discourse there, I think. What I'm going to do, I wouldn't mind going to the oubliette. So, what if we try 1 lockpick? I mean, we have no other option. So, it worked. Alright, we will... No. We will go to the oubliette at the cost of a single key. And then, we're going to have more than enough casings. Do not fear. So, I will buy the other key. And we will just head downwards. I'm going to caffeinate. I'm gonna move onwards, and you know, second, I don't know, we'll try Betrayer's Shield, I guess, temporarily. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've been making good progress, is what I'm trying to say, basically. Probably, I would say, it does shield you. I don't want to be this guy. The guy who's like, you know, when things aren't immediately... And I'm speaking specifically within the context of the blink here. I don't want to be the guy who's like, well, it feels wrong immediately, so I'm never going to give it a chance, you know? It might be better. You know, I am sort of just trust the developers that it would be better if they were to include it in a chest like this. However, I will say this is kind of like, this is the floor that's going to determine it. I would like to get something for having blink, you know, like if we could even just sell it to the junk salesman, trade it to the rat, you know. I'd be cool with it, but if we don't, I'll probably just throw it into the drink, because I think it sucks. The thing is, it compromises your pattern so much. You know, there's a lot of items in Isaac that are like this, but your muscle memory doesn't work as well. You know, the dodging is pretty mission critical. Even if it's better, it might take you a whole run to learn it, then you'll never see it again. So we have some guns that are pretty ammo inefficient. You know, we're gonna need ammo to keep them functioning, which is true for, like, literally every gun in the game, but simultaneously these ones are, like, they're chunking through it faster than I'd like. That's okay. So, will we open a green chest? I almost did. That would have been a bad habit. We don't know what our other chest contains yet. Excuse me. Okay, I actually think I might just dump it. It's not necessarily the Scarves' fault that I got hit, but just the mental overhead for having to compensate for it is screwing me, dude. Ooh. And then I literally just fell into the drink on that one. What's funny is I was gonna, you know, when I came into this room, I was like, man, we've been playing pretty well in the oubliette so far. Wrong again, brother. And yet, here, NL, I thought you were going to drop it. I thought, well, it's hard to give up an item for free. Okay? I spent a key on this item, and a key is a semi-precious resource. It's like a cubic zirconium, you know? Sure, it's not a diamond, but, you know, the value that we put on diamonds is really just a societal construct. It's not like it's an... Yeah, well, it is a hard mineral, but simultaneously, we're not using them for industrial purposes most of the time, you know what I mean? Okay, that is great. Void Core Cannon. Great boss killer. Glad I didn't open our previous chest. Also, do you see the size of the orbital? That's great. Okay. So 4 bosses. We should be set up pretty nicely. Do you have to manually... No, maybe it's just like every 5th reload, or you gotta wait for the shield to go away, or the first reload in a room gives you a shield. Yeah, because that shield does not appear to be disappearing. I wish I could take credit for that wordplay, but it's a Flight of the Conchords joke from the Lord of the Rings song. They don't do that one too much anymore. It hasn't really made it into the enduring lexicon, but it's not that bad. We got really lucky to not get hit there. Have we reached the point? Am I gonna dump this? Not yet, apparently. There's a purpose for you yet. We're gonna run out of ammo. I don't mind using Void Core Shotgun as a room clearer. Oh, on reload, that's right. The cannon will shoot. Does it use cannon ammo? It doesn't? So this is... You know what? See ya. I should have just teleported anyway, but see ya. So this is like, it now makes the Void Shotgun like the greatest weapon I could ever ask for, because it's free Void Cannon shots. Void Cannon shots do a ton of damage and also home. I can't believe it really doesn't take ammo. That's incredible. I'll go for the fight. It definitely feels like the smart money, and I know it's a little gimmicky, and normally I kind of hew away from these gimmicks. But why wouldn't you tackle it like this, given the choice, you know? I mean, we basically have a free boss killer. Against the rat, if we're lucky enough to make it that far, which so far... It's not like we missed the flawless, because we're not getting the master round, but it still hurts. Against the rat, we might just go straight for the cannon just for, like, DPS, but against these bosses, like, this is fine, dude. Okay. It's the Cruller Glaive, right? Yeah. So apparently the Cruller Glaive is homing, and its range is, like, the entire screen. So earlier, when I thought it just went directly in front of you, I was very incorrect. I'll tell you, I'm going to buy a key, and I'm going to open this chest. I'm not going to use the lockpick. What did we get in our last chest? It was a gun, so this will be either an active or a passive. This is a chance to ignite enemies. We do still have blanks. I don't know if that would have found it, to be honest. You know, I mean, I got a pretty simple methodology here. That definitely would have found it. Then we check the shop. We should also, and you know, we're probably not gonna go to the Old King floor, but why not at least give this an attempt? Sure. So this floor, it's not like mission critical, but we really would like to get flawless, like a master round. We also 100% have to buy the rat key, or steal it, I suppose. And this new, like, synergy I got here. You know, I disrespected our Void Core synergies in the past. Rest assured, I'll think twice before doing it again. It might not be, like, applicable in all situations, but we're getting, like, absurd value. That's an amazing shot. I can be mad because I am. But the fact that you lived and then also still hit me is mostly just incredible. So I don't think we need ammo for the Betrayer's Shield. We might as well, I mean, 67 ammo on the Void Shotgun gets us a lot, because one shot is enough to shoot the Void Cannon. So it's really like, it's more than 4 times ammo efficient. By which I just mean, like, every bullet that we shoot shoots out actually like 4 bullets, and all of the bullets are more powerful than the original bullet that we clicked to fire. So the Void Shotgun was already, like, solid. Now it's, like, disgustingly good. I almost got there. I'm surprised he's not dead. I was gonna say, this can't last too much longer. Please don't burn up my items. I guess we'll take ammo for the Betrayer's Shield. There's a chest here, too. I mean, it's probably worth using a key. We see that we have 2 blue chests, so we will use a key here. Dude, I like Eye of the Beholster. It is a gun, which means it's not, like, extremely... I can't believe he lived. It's not extremely useful in all likelihood, because, like, for now... I mean, you gotta give us something pretty compelling to get me to not use this. I actually, like... I can't think of a situation, except the rat fight, where we would deviate from what we got going on right now. And the only reason I think we would deviate is to just go with the void cannon itself. This is obviously a secret room. Because of the map, not because of me. Really appreciate the key. Like, the only reason we would deviate is to use the cannon proper, just because its DPS is probably a little better if we're not relying on having to constantly reload and shoot another gun to use it, but, like... I feel like we got absurdly lucky. Like, that might be... Consider that we got it out of a synergy chest that could have just as easily given us, like, you know... The Gungeon Eagle or something like that, and we gotta really just say thank you. Like that McMaster and James song. Nobody remembers that band. Whatever happened to McMaster and James, dude? You know, baby love wins every time. You know, it's a Canadian. They're like the old Bedouin sound clash. You wouldn't understand. I don't know if they're from Hamilton or if I just think they're from Hamilton because the band name is McMaster and James. Hey, can we talk about... Oh, okay, never mind. I looked at our map and I thought there was no way to get to the shop, and I was like, that's gonna put a real damper on our desire to have the rat key, huh? Okay, so just to prove I could handle that room. So we still have 57 casings. With 57 casings, how is it possible one man could have 57 casings and one man could have 0? It's a really bad Bernie Sanders impression, making a very good point. Now, with blue chests, I don't even feel bad about this. Like, you gotta, right? If you get them for free, it's glorious. If you don't get them for free, I'm willing to use a key, sure. I actually think the M1 is fine. Now keep in mind, we do need more keys, so we'll buy a key. And the Chloranthy ring, no, wait, ring of ethereal form, it's different. Plus, we can't afford it anyway, so... I think we'll still use the Void Shotgun for this, but it does to some extent depend on the boss. Okay, with the Siren or whatever the heck you're called, I'm unconcerned. The Gorgon. Why'd they name you after a blue cheese? Or is the cheese named after the Medusa? Oblongata. Oh! Oblongata? You know what? I gotta give her credit. She almost got us. Instead, she died. But she died with a purpose. She gave us our flawless. We really needed it. So just wait for the poison to dissipate. More or less. Hey, here's my money roll. The current record is 4. Let's see if we can beat 4. You know what? I didn't. That's a Dan Giesling joke. Now we have 4 keys, dude. That's awesome. So we'll continue using Void Shotgun because there's no reason not to. I'll continue to caffeinate and grow ever stronger through the power of one of the last legal drugs. It's a line I took from 1997's James L. Brooks film, As Good as It Gets. Now available on Amazon Prime, by the way. The last movie to win both Best Actor and Best Actress. You know what movie it was before that? That's right, 1991's Silence of the Lambs. I see you've been studying your pop culture trivia, James. So, all right, whoa, brain. We're looking for rats. Use your noggin. I think with the just sheer frequency of explosions, we should be able to find the rat floor without using a blank. Dude, this is so strong. God bless Dodge Roll for putting synergies in their game. Even if it does look janky as heck sometimes. Yeah, we didn't even need to do that, so there's a whole laundry list of mental problems that lead to me taking that trip over the spikes in the center. But the important thing is we're moving on. And I think this run, you know, it's got what it needs. We'll open it. Valor Morgulis, by the way. Sorry, Valor Morgunis, by the way. Charm Bow, pretty much garbage, I think, in this case. So I believe the coin kills, it's like a death card. It kills all, or, well, yeah, actually, that's a good way to describe it. It's like the Necronomicon in Isaac, kind of. It kills all enemies on the room. Gun Muncher, I mean, RC Rocket is great, but what do we care, right? Like, the Gun Muncher is the dream for us, but it would still have to give us something. Like, I don't know if you can get better than great explosive gun, homing bullets, unlimited ammo. Like, that's not possible, dude. That's like the house they show people on HGTV. Yo, I'm a part-time garden hose untangler. My wife holds a cardboard sign on Main Street. Our budget is $1.8 million. We're looking for a 9-bedroom house in downtown Vancouver. Hey, we found just the place. Yeah, and I don't really like the color of the bathroom, though. You know, Home Depot's got paint. You know, it's like 30 bucks a bucket. You can figure it out. That's not a deal breaker, Susan. The reason that joke was so funny is because I mostly stole it from Reddit. Anyway, I made up the garden hose untangler part. So if that was your favorite part, thank you. That's very flattering. I'm starting to get a little nervous. Where's my rats? It's always this where you're like, I'm mad. It's always this where you're like, have I already seen them? Not knowing whether or not you've already seen them is the most... It's just the worst feeling, you know? Did I miss my shot here? Like, one of these has got to be the boss. We might as well fight the boss right now. Just clear our head a little bit. Who we got? Cannon Balrog. Pain in the butt, but... nothing we haven't seen before. Oh my god, we didn't get hit. Oh my god, I almost let myself get lit on fire, and yet still am kind of like 50% on fire. Okay, we used our blanks, which is very dumb, because now we have to buy blanks from the shop. Or armor. We did get the flawless, though. Okay, we got armor. Dude, I don't know. I don't want to pick up the armor yet, because I'm worried. B bullets, by the way. Does my armor get stolen? I don't think it does. So I think we actually have to leave it so that we can use it as an opportunity to use a blank. Now we only need one blank. Oh my god. But we also do need to find the rat room. I don't know if you give them credit or if you get mad, but this is the only roguelite with a secret floor like this that's so difficult to get to, dude. Even Spelunky, once you got it locked in the old noggin, it's no problem whatsoever. In Gungeon, it's like, anytime I make it to the rat floor, I'm automatically, oh, this is the rat room. Use as many explosions as possible. Okay, never mind. All's forgiven. I see it. Okay. All is forgiven. You are forgiven. You guys know that song? You are forgiven. It's a good one. It's by The Who. So I don't think we need RC Riot. Let's, you know, we got other things to take care of before we leave this floor. The blunderbuss, garbage. Cupid's arrow, charmed bow, is garbage. Sawed off is still garbage. I mean, if you're watching this for gun variety, you're in the wrong place, mister. Because, like, the run's too good. We already used our key. Is this worth opening? I think it actually is definitely worth using 2 keys here. And it's obviously, like, it's hard to say, like, oh, it's not that good. Because nothing will ever be, like, as good as what we already have here. In all likelihood, but yeah, it's not that good. Okay, we screwed up this chest, but I mean, this is the chest you'd like want to do this on for sure. Excuse me, where's my armor? Excuse me, okay, so he does take my armor. Alright, my bad. I guess we'll be purchasing a blank then. Life goes on. I just, you know, we've this is a good run for us, and I'm gonna be positive about it. We learned a lot. You can't leave any consumables on the ground. We probably did learn that back in 2015, but imagine having like 4 consecutive summer vacations in a row and then coming back and your teachers like do long division. Probably 80% of the people watching this video, myself included, could not even do long division now. So cut me some freaking slack, okay? And we're talking about simple mathematics. Not even, you know, a shape-shifting rat comes down and steals your unmentionables. So this is one of the stronger runs we've ever had for the rat fight. Little light on HP. But I'll tell you, I'm going to use some Valor Morgulis. So I believe it, I mean, up, right. So we hit the spacebar, enemies die. Or not, is the other thing. So, like, it's possible / like, guaranteed that I don't actually know what this item does. We got hit, but that's okay. Up, right. We got HP coming from the fight at the end. Or from the room at the end. Just trying to make sure this guy's, he's got to go. We got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5, but also we got him. You know, there was something up there. Did it burn? Whatever, dude. We're free. Up, right. It didn't hit me. Thank God for these B bullets, by the way. I'll take any passive source of damage. So that was an up, right. Now we got up, right, up. So far, so good. That was an up. This is a right. And then an up. We actually are, like, leaving better than we found it. Everything has full ammo. Alright, so what are we gonna do? Honestly, I mean, you could... I think you use the Void Core Cannon. I think the damage output will be maybe better. The orbital is smaller, that's definitely a negative. And even if you run out of ammo, you just switch to the shotgun. That was a terrible blank because we got hit in the process. I don't like being here, just for the record. That could have gone worse. With one blank remaining, I think we will probably die. I also stood in the poison. I still think we will probably die, but I think there's a chance we don't. Okay, I mean, to get hit by these guys is really, it's devastating, to be 100% honest. Now, this is just fate. No! We were free, but I was also on fire, so things got a little tough. It's not over. Yikes, another blank after being hit. You gotta dodge that. Like, your guaranteed dodges 100% have to work. I don't know, dude. I'm throwing coins out there. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. So I still think that run went pretty well. I do wish we hadn't stood in the poison. Maybe a little bit underpowered by the rat fight and also not some incredible plays. But hey, you know, I still think that was a good run. We'll be back to steel ourselves and get better in the future. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!